back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverly and it is so nice to see you today. So today's video is something that I never ever thought I would do because I'm actually not very good at makeup. I never really learned that, and I've never really worn it every day. It's just been something for like when I go out. But you know those Instagram giveaways that you enter and then you never hear another thing? You think, does anybody actually win anything? Oh, you did! So one of my favourite beauty Instagrammers, and she's on YouTube as well, I'll leave the links down below, but she posted a video using these brushes, and then a few days afterwards she had a thing on her Instagram that was like a repost of a giveaway of the brushes. So I reposted it just to support her, really, because I do that a lot. If I'm friends with you, I'll support you, I'll retweet you and reblog you and all that malarkey. But I won. And I'm not that lucky of a person ever, really. Like, I don't really ever enter things thinking I'm going to win. It just kind of goes out of my head. But I won, yeah. So it came in this really lovely bag, and there's so many brushes. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know this many brushes existed. I know, but like I said, I'm new. Look at all these, and they're still in the packets, and they're all like really nice. So I think these are face brushes. These are eye brushes. They can't all be eye brush. I mean, you've only got this much space on your eye. How can these all be eye brushes? I won't have a clue how to do this. You're all going to be judging me. I'm so scared. Okay, so this one I think is like a... Oh, they're so soft. I will leave links to the company down below so that you can order them if you so wish. This is not sponsored at all. Not sponsored at all in any way. I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting told what to say. I just won a competition and thought it would be pretty fun to do a makeup look. I'm not very good at makeup looks, but I thought I'd give it a whirl. So I'm going to be using this for blush. It's so nice. What do you use this for? Is this contour? I don't contour. I might use this for highlighting. I don't know what this will be for. I am actually going to be doing a video soon. One of my friends is a beautician and she runs her own business, and I'm actually going to be going to see her to have a lesson of how to do my makeup, which I'm so excited for. So none of these... oh, finish your thought. But when I have that lesson, I will come back and do another makeup look, and hopefully she'll teach me what each of the things are for. So this one, this is really nice. I think this is like you know, the fluffy blending brushes, because it's like so soft. They're really nice. This is like the mermaid collection. It's got a little shell there on the this is really nice. I'm going to keep them in this so they stay nice. So there's that one, and then there's this one here, which is smaller and fluffy. I think this is like a smaller blending brush. I won't know what I'm doing. You're all laughing at me. I can feel the judgment from the YouTubers and the beauty community. This is very small. This might be a lipstick brush. What do you think? It's really small. Can you even see that? I don't know if my camera autofocuses or what. But it's really small. This one I recognise. This is one of those like angled. These are the ones to do the corners. See, the thing is, I watch a lot of beauty makeup tutorials, but I never had the tools to do the things. Like, I had a lot of the makeup because I buy makeup quite regularly. I'll show what I've got as I go. But yeah, I never really had like any good makeup brushes. See, this is like angled. This is what beauty people do. The YouTubers do this, so I'm going to do this. So that's angled, and I think that's to do like in the little cornery bits. Oh dear, the cornery bits. This is what you're working with today. I hope you're not expecting some big thing. Now this feels like this one. These feel very, I think these are like the blendy ones. You're like, what is happening right now? And then we've got a little one, and then we've got this one. I've got another one that's like this, but it was £1 from Poundland. And this feels a lot better. But this one is like one of them ones where you want to just pat a bit of colour on, and I think this is very similar because they're both quite flat. So that's what we're working with. So I won 3 face brushes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eye brushes. We'll just take it as it comes. Now one of my favourite YouTubers, Jay Kisser, she doesn't wear foundation, and this was a big like moment to me because I cannot stand the feeling of foundation on my face. I'm just not a fan at all. I'm going to bring you in. So I always start out doing my concealer. Now my concealer I've had about a year. I got this from the Body Shop. I try and buy cruelty-free brands only. I don't like the thought of little rabbits and dogs and things getting tested on. I'm just not a fan of that. So I go to the Body Shop, and this is in colour So Pale. I think this is like the palest one you can get, and it's still not pale enough. Like if you put it next to me, it's still not pale enough. But it actually fell out, it melted and fell. Don't judge me. So I just kind of go, let me use my mirror instead of using the camera. So I kind of just, see, it's falling out. This is what you're dealing with right now. I do need to order another one of these. And then around my nose, because I have a bit of redness around my nose. And then I've got a little bit of something here. And that's about it. See, it's broken, so when you, I'm just going to put the lid on and hope for the best. So that's what happens. I have seen you can get this powder that's like brightening that you put under your eyes. It's like yellow. I don't know what that's called though, or where you get it from. I might have to look into that because I quite like the thought of not just concealing my under eye circles, because this is what happens when you have chronic illness. You end up with big circles, black circles under your eyes, because you're just constantly exhausted and you're on loads of medication and you feel like rubbish. But there we go, see? Now, next I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I actually treated myself to Benefit. I'd seen a lot of people talking about Benefit on like tutorials I'd watched, and I was like, I want some of that. Can you still see that? I use my finger. So, you know, this is what you're working with. So this is called Precisely My Brow Pencil. And this is in the darkest colour because my eyebrows are black. And then I have this gel stuff that they gave me for free. The woman was just like, have a little sample of this. And I was like, that's going to last me for ages, so thank you. So first of all, you have one end has got like a, they call it a spoolie. And you just use that to tidy up your brows. My brows kind of stay in place, to be honest. I am quite lucky in that respect. And then the other side is like a little, really thin little thing, and you just kind of colour it in a fashion. Like that. And there's not a lot of difference, to be honest. I could probably get away without doing my eyebrows, but it just makes me feel a little bit more confident, because My mum used to do my eyebrows. She used to pluck them for me when I was a teenager back in the day, and she overplucked to a major. My eyebrows are naturally quite thick and they meet in the middle, unfortunately, but yeah, she overdid it when I was a kid, and now they don't really grow back as thick as I'd like. I'd love to have more natural thick brows, but it's just not going to happen. You've just got to accept your body for how it is. It's just the way it is. So now we've done that and that. So now I'm going to turn to my queen, Kat Von D. I have a lot of her stuff. I love Kat Von D. I love her as a person. I love her as a makeup guru. I've been a fan of hers since she first did, what was it called? Miami Ink. Yeah, I really liked her there. So this is the Saints and Sinners. It's got every colour you could imagine. I mean, really, there's no other palettes you could need, and yet I keep going for more palettes. I don't know why. I think it's just one of those things that if you get into makeup, you just start going, I need more. I need more. I'm going to start off using this brush. Nice fluffy, fluffy, fluffy brush. I'm going to go in with Baptism. Baptism is very close to my actual skin colour, and because of this it's perfect for doing as a base, using as a base colour. It's all about the base, because you want a colour that's just going to kind of be there to start you off. So has anybody else been hearing in the news all about the AIs? So there's this one, Google has made this like AI, which is like a type of robot, like it's artificial intelligence, and it phoned up to make an appointment for a hairdresser's, and oh my goodness, it had like a proper conversation with the woman. It was like, she said, oh, I can't do Tuesday, can you do Thursday? I was like, Thursday at 10 o'clock? I think I can do that. Like, it was impersonating a person. It freaked me out so much. I was like, what is happening in this world? Why do we need artificial intelligence when we have real intelligence? I don't know, if anybody watches Kendall Ray and Josh Aldor, they're two of my favourite YouTubers, and they do a lot of things about, you know, just wakening up, opening your mind up, learning, researching for yourself, not trusting exactly what the media tells you. And I'm going to use the same brush actually, and the Ashes as a transition shade. Oh, this is pretty. So he was talking about AIs and he's very excited about them. He thinks they're nothing but a good thing. And I disagree. I think we're just on the way to the Matrix. We're just on the way to Terminator happening. I mean, it terrifies me. It just doesn't seem like something that we actually need, because if I want to ring up the hairdressers, I can just ring up the hairdresser. Why do I need a robot or a computer to do it for me? And it just feels like it fosters kind of laziness. I don't know what you guys think though. I'm just going to use a bit of Chalice as my thingy shade. Just make that a bit darker. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think it's something we actually need, these artificial intelligences, or do you think it's going to make us really... I think it's going to make us lazy. I honestly do. I look at the news and things like that and I think, well, it shows how cool we're getting with this sort of thing, and it could be good for people who are disabled, and I'm all about people who are disabled being able to do things for themselves. And if you don't have to have a carer because you've got a artificial intelligence there that's going to be phoning up to make appointments for you. Like, I have really bad anxiety and I can't talk on the phone, and that would be kind of cool to have like a computer to do it for you. But then on top of that, I don't know, I feel a little bit unsure about it. I'm going to use this other fluffy brush, and I'm going to use Marta. As if anyone's going to try and do this makeup look. Ooh. I don't know, you might try it. If you do, let me know, but I won't be holding my breath thinking people will be doing it. I don't know what you think of all this AI stuff. It does frighten me, and I think it frightens me in a way it probably doesn't frighten a lot of people. But I fear we're losing sight of nature. We're not in nature as much. We're in the house too much. We rely on artificial things instead of just enjoying. Like, we have fake plants in our house to make it feel like we have plants instead of just buying plants. Because we can't be bothered, or we don't give ourselves the time to look after them. And it just feels a little bit like we're creating things to make life easier for us, instead of making life easier so we have more time to do the things we want to do. I don't know, it's something to think about, definitely. I mean, you know what I'm all about, going a little bit less on things. I'm going back into ashes now to just work on this bit. But yeah, I don't know. I think human contact is extremely important to us. We're pack animals, and I think if we get too reliant on fake things, are we going to lose that connection? Is this going to be our downfall, or is it going to be what makes us? You know, if you look on, there's a scale that they class like different like alien beings and stuff by. I can't remember what the fella's name was. I'm just going in underneath with that ashes just to continue the colour on. I have dark circles. I've just put in dark circles. Like, am I mad? I think so. What do you think? Do I look like a creature of the night? See, I'm not good at this. I want to learn though. And this is the thing, like, I think whatever age you are, no matter what people tell you, it's never too late to learn things. And it's not a bad thing to say, I don't know. I mean, this company, Docolour, they just sent me these. They didn't know that I was on YouTube. They wouldn't have a clue that I was going to do this. I certainly haven't told them that I'm going to do this, so I said I was thinking about it. And they didn't say, oh, give us a good review and we'll pay you or whatever. No, nothing. It's not sponsored. Which is a good thing now, because with my skills, they probably hate this. But see, I've got to say, these brushes are amazing, because the brushes I had before, they were like from Poundland and stuff, and they weren't good. But these blend so easily, and you don't need a lot of the product in order to get a nice look. So I'm really impressed. I am really impressed, yes. So now I'm going to contour and all that jazz. Now I've got this. This is, I don't even know who this is made by, but it's not cruelty free. So I'm not going to tell you what I'm using. I'm just going to do that. I don't want to give them any, I don't want anybody going and buying this. I bought it years ago, before I started, you know, looking after myself better. So I'm going with the second biggest brush. Oh, it feels so soft, and I'm going in with the darker colour. And I'm just going to I think doing it without foundation is harder, and I definitely feel like when you've got foundation, things blend easier. I look like death right now. I am going to be putting colour on me, don't worry. So the next thing I'm going to use is the blush brush. Again, this is not cruelty free, so I'm not going to show you the product name, but you'll probably see it anyway. Pink Rose blush colour. Again, I've had this a long time. I keep meaning to go and buy some new stuff, but then I never get round to it. I'm just putting some blush on my cheekies. So how's everyone's year going this far? I mean, we're getting close to halfway, and it's been a pretty fabulous year for me. I'm getting close to my goal of 500 subscribers, which is incredible. I never thought I would get there. It was kind of like 500 people, never. It's never going to happen, Beverly. Forget that dream. I always go over the top with blush, always, always. But I'm getting close to it, and my blog is doing well. I do have a blog, if you didn't know that. Links are always down below. And I'm getting more people following me on Instagram. So things are looking up, is all I'm going to say when it comes to my social media presence. Now I'm going to use my Kat Von D. I just got this. My wonderful husband came home from work and was like, I got you that highlighter. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm going to cover up the mirror, but it's so sparkly. I don't even know if you can see how sparkly it is, but it's like gold and all sorts. Now I'm using the flatter brush for this bit, and I'm just going to put it up here. I love, 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 love highlighter. I've never used it before. Like, there's a highlighter in that contour sculpting kit thing, but it's useless. Can you see that highlighter? I don't even know if you can see it, but it's so pretty. And then I'm going to put a little bit, I always do this, put some up here and on the end of my nose and there. Almost spangly now. So do I look a bit more alive? I think I do. I think I look a little less dead now. We're getting there. We're getting there. So now I'm going to put my mascara on. This is a brand called Elf. They are cruelty free and you can get them in Superdrug. It's not the best mascara I've ever used, but it's cruelty free and it's within my price range. It comes with a massive, can you see that? Oh, I'm quite lucky though. My eyelashes are quite dark anyway, naturally, so I can kind of get away with just lightly touching. I'll wait for a second for it to dry. It is quite good stuff, but it's not the easiest to put on. And whenever I do my lower lashes, I always end up getting a splodge of it on me. So do you guys wear makeup every day? Is that a thing that you do? Because I've never done that. I've never worn makeup every day. I think even when I was at school I didn't. It just never really was something that I felt like I needed to wear for confidence. It was always something that was like, oh, for special occasions. I don't know if my mum fostered that in me or if I just took it on myself. I'm not sure. I like this. I do. I do like it. I'm impressed because the eyes, the way I did it before was... So, I'm glad I got rid of that. All mention of that is gone, except I just mentioned it again. Now I'm going to go back in with my wonderful concealer under my eyes. Because I always get fallout and I always am paranoid about the skin under my eyes, because when you have chronic illness, medicine, being in pain is tiring. You're on loads of medications and things like that, and you just end up looking tired all the time. I definitely want to learn more about how to make my eyes pop, as they say, but I'm not very good at things like that. And I don't know how many get ready with me's we're going to have in future. We'll see how this one goes. Now I got this in a pack of like 20 pencils, really cheap, from Amazon, and I don't know if they are for sure cruelty free, so I'm just going to do that very quickly. It's a stay all day lip liner, and it's in this kind of browny kind of colour. And I never used to use one, a pencil, but when I went away not too long back, I went to the convention. I have a video about that. When I went away to that convention, my best friend was like saying, oh, you should use a lip liner, it stops the lipstick bleeding. And I was like, okay, if you say that is what I have to do, then that is what I will do. So I just kind of colour it in. Like that. And try and this is where my colouring in passion comes in. I love colouring in. So there's that. And then we're going in with some more Kat Von D. I know. This is her studded lip, but she brought out this limited edition for Divine. Divine was incredible drag queen. It's in the original Hairspray, plays the mother. It comes in this like bright green. And then it smells lovely. Like it smells like sweets or something, and it's got the Kat Von D thing there. I don't know if that, does that do anything? Does anybody know? But it's got the Kat Von D stamp. And then just go like this. It smells divine. Well, it should, because it's called Divine. But yeah, it smells lovely. It's a little bit tacky, but that's okay. And there we go. That's the full look. So I'm going to get some of my... I'm nearly out of this. This is Urban Decay makeup setting spray stuff. There's none coming out. Oh no, there is. And there you go. We are set. What do you think? Not too bad for somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing, huh? In conclusion, this brand is going to be like, I regret sending this stuff to her. But in conclusion, these brushes are lovely. They are so soft. It's unbelievable. They are... None of the bristles have fallen out at all. There's hardly any fallout. They pick up the pigment so well that it's so easy to use. And although there are a lot of brushes here, and most of them I don't know what they do, I'm really excited to learn. And this, I feel like I'm, you know, it's the first step to learning how to do something, you know. I find that really exciting. I love learning new things. So that was my little get ready with me and me babbling about robots. Because in theory robots are a good thing, but are they really? Do we know what they're going to do? Are they going to try and take over the world? I think I saw a news thing where there was one in Russia that was asking to be allowed to have a baby, and I was like, come on now. But anyway, back to the brushes. They're amazing. I will leave links down below. I've got no codes, no kind of special links or anything. They just gave these to me because I won them in a competition, and I thought I would do a makeup look today with them because I was dying to try them out, and I thought, why not do it and film it and put it on YouTube where everyone can make fun of the way I do my makeup. Why not? But all in all, I really enjoyed this. So if you liked this video, make sure you give it a like. Subscribe if you enjoy my crazy content. When I get to 300 subscribers, which I'm really close, I'm at like 299 subscribers, so I'm very close. When I get to 300, I'll be putting a post on Instagram, so you can ask me questions, and then I'll do a Q&A video. So definitely make sure you follow me on Instagram for that. So exciting. And then when we get to 500 subscribers, that is when it gets exciting, because then I'll be doing a giveaway. And who knows what's going to be in that giveaway, because I'm not telling you yet. I'm not telling you till it's happening, because I'm just thinking up things that I can put in there. So if you think you're going to stick around and you like my content, definitely click that subscribe button, ring that little bell so you know every time I upload, and I'll have another video out for you early next week. I'll see you again. Bye!